What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the All-In Woodsman. Today we are out on a charter, inshore charter with Liquid Force Charters out of Orange Beach, Alabama. We are hoping to get on some fish this morning. We are already on the boat, headed out to our first spot. The weather has not been cooperating all week, but hopefully, even with some rough conditions and some wind, we can get on some fish today. Y'all stick around. Let's see what we can catch. Okay, so Captain Colton showing us how to hook up a shrimp here. My audio ended up not working for this video, but he's showing us how to hook up a shrimp. And basically what he's going to tell us to do is to hook it underneath that horn. You can see him showing it right there. When you take that hook and hook it underneath that horn, there's a little area where it will not kill the shrimp. In a second, he's going to show us the vital organs. And so if you hook them right there, there's the vital organs where if you hook them right there, it's going to kill them. But if you hook them underneath that horn, it's not going to kill them, and it'll float in the current the proper way. In a second, he's going to show you. You can also hook it on the backside in the last two segments if you want to, but that's how you're going to hook up your shrimp. Okay, so here we're going to get our first cast out. We've got our shrimp hooked up. My microphone's still not working. Thank goodness I figured this out relatively quickly on the trip, or else it would have been a very rough day having to voice over every single clip that we had. So what we're doing here is we're parked up underneath this bridge, and we're tossing our shrimp. I'm tossing mine over near this dock in front of this boat, where he said potentially some redfish have been hanging, so that's where I was tossing mine. We're in a channel, so the current, as you can tell, is moving relatively quickly. So what we're doing is we're just tossing all around this bridge structure and out in the channel to where this is actually the intercoastal waterway. So big fish, he said, were moving kind of like a thoroughfare through here normally, so we were trying to just see what was biting. This was our first stop of the morning, just trying to avoid some of the wind out in the bay. So as you can see, the water's a little murky, but we were just tossing these live shrimp up around these docks, around the structure, just to see if anything would bite. So here my father-in-law has a fish on. We're not sure what it is at this point, but he actually ended up catching a spotted sea trout. He had his bait tossed out behind the boat, just floating in the channel, and so what we're doing is I'm getting ready to cast again. My brother-in-law is up at the front. Captain Colton here is just explaining to my father-in-law what he caught, so spotted sea trout, and then also explaining the size limit on these fish because they are sport fish, so there is a slot size limit in Alabama, and so he's explaining that, and then you'll see him in a minute. He will pull out the measuring tape just so that he can make sure that it is a legal fish. Turns out that this fish was legal, and we did in fact keep it, and we ate it later that evening. But spotted trout was one of the things that we were targeting that day, along with red drum and any other fish that we could find that were willing to eat. So first keeper of the morning, we'll see if we can't get on any more.
All right, guys, so the first spot we're fishing is up underneath the bridge. Supposedly there's some good current running through here. Captain Colton said that there were some good, this was a hot spot for fish coming through. So far we've got a keeper whiting, we've got a keeper speckled trout, and we're gonna get ready to move to another spot and try it out. So we'll see what we can find, but so far we've definitely been on some fish along with some catfish, but we're not going to talk about those.
I'm going to squeeze back here.
You're good.
If y'all have any trash, you can throw it in some pads right here.
Okay.
So,
There you go. Or no shrimp. So we made a move. There's some structure down here on the bottom. So we're just gonna see if anything wants to bite. They're marking some stuff down there. Question is, can we actually get the hook set? Somebody about had a wreck. Nope.
I didn't hear a crunch.
I didn't either. Somebody got caught looking out the other direction.
Yeah.
Steven's got something on. Let's see what he's got. Oh, it came off. Or you're stuck. It was pulling, yeah. I believe I'm stuck, y'all. All right, so what we've done is we've moved locations. So we are now under this bridge at the pass here in Perdido Key. We've made a switch. We're gonna see if we can get on some bull reds. We have some croaker, nice sized little croaker that we're gonna put out. See if we can get on some big bull reds. We're just doing some re-rigging. We've already got two croaker out sitting right now. So we're gonna see the sun on his way down. It's not dark yet, but we're up underneath the bridge, so it's nice and shady. We're just waiting for something to start pulling some drag. So far, catfish on the inside on the inshore has been all we've been able to get on. So right now we're just setting up underneath this bridge. Gonna see what we can get on. All right, guys, so we're gonna cast out our little croaker. That's gonna be our bull redfish bait. Little redfish candies. We'll put that out in the water. Hopefully something wants it. So with the big bull reds like this, a lot of times you're gonna feel two solid thumps, and then what Captain said was to just gently kind of let them take it for a second, and then gently pull back. You don't want to set the hook, like for us that are up in North Georgia that are bass fishermen, you don't want to set that hook because it will pull that hook out of the mouth. You just want to gently pull that hook back, and then it should hook up on the fish for you. But that's kind of the feel that you're feeling when you're specifically fishing for these big bull reds. So just want to kind of give you guys an idea of what you're expecting if you're going to be out here, either targeting bull reds from the beach or like we are today on a boat. But there's nothing better than getting into a big bull red. Last year we caught one down here in Gulf Shores off the beach, but haven't caught one this year. We did catch that one over in Pensacola a couple days ago. That was, I don't know if you classify him as a bull, but he was over slot by just a little bit, by about an inch. So about 28-inch big red. So we'll see if we can't get on something a little bit bigger tonight. All right, guys, I think David's got one on. Let's see what he's got. Just keep reeling, it's probably still on there.
Yeah, go ahead and keep reeling, kind of real fast on it. Maybe coming back.
About to say, he may not have realized he's hooked fully yet. Yeah, you got something on. It's another stingray or another catfish. All right, keep reeling.
You had it out there.
You had it out there a ways. All right, guys, I'm gonna reel mine in. It's getting close to where he's coming through. See what he's got. It's getting close to the boat. Big old cat.
Monster.
All right, everyone, that's gonna be a wrap for the video today. Fishing was definitely tough, but hey, a day on the water is better than a day at work, that's for sure. But if you guys are looking for a charter down here in Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, Liquid Force Charters, Captain Colton over here, definitely puts on a good, I don't know, good fishing. Yeah, even though it was rough. Even though it was rough, we had a good day. It was a lot of fun. So
it was definitely rough. That's for sure.
It was definitely rough. The wind was kicking. We already had to reschedule one of our, we were booked for Wednesday, but we got out here on Friday. The weather finally cleared up, but the wind was still kicking pretty hard. So it was a bumpy ride, but even in the rough surf, it was a pretty fun ride. So
that's right. Better luck next time, yeah.
Better luck next time. But if y'all are looking for a charter, look him up. I'll put all his information in the description below. Y'all do what? Inshore charters?
Yes, so we do inshore and nearshore charters.
Inshore and nearshore charters. Y'all fishing?
Orange Beach, I was going to say we fish Orange Beach area, Gulf Shores, but mostly Orange Beach.
All right, mostly Orange Beach, but some Gulf Shores as well. So if you're in the area, it's not a far drive. We're actually in Gulf Shores. We drove down here to Orange Beach. It was like 23 minutes. Can't beat it. But if you're looking for a charter, check him out. All of his information will be in the description below. But like always, whatever you're doing, whether you're outdoors or whether you're doing something else, just make sure you're all in. We'll see you guys in the next video.